Okay, I'm going to take you through some exercises that you can use for just stretching at the end. So I want you to start with just some shoulder rolls. Some shoulder rolls. We'll go back and down. We'll just do about 6 of them. 2 more. We'll probably do these at the end as well. And then go the other way. Take a nice deep breath. Diaphragmatic breathing. One more. Okay. Now I like to just take those arms up over the head and bring them back down. Bring them up and bring them back down. Bring them up and bring them back down. Let's just do 2 more. Up, down, up, down. Now this time as you bring them down, bring one in front and one in back and look over the shoulder. It's just called a waist wrap. And you can stand a little bit wider apart. And then you're going to bring those hands up. And this time, put the other hand in front and look over the shoulder. And just hold it there. You're getting a nice neck stretch. And then bring it back to center. Arms come down. You can do another butterfly there to bring it down into it. Okay, next one is I want you to just, we're just going to take one hand and we're going to bring it across. So I'm showing this to you from the side because I want you to see that you go between the shoulder and the elbow joint, or the elbow joint and the wrist joint. You don't go on the joint itself. You go in between. So right here, pull that shoulder or that arm across and hold it, or right here. And this just depends on where you like it better. There's nothing different about either one of these. It's just whichever you prefer, which gives you the bigger stretch. And then you're going to just change arms. And again, go between that joint, either there or there, whichever gives you the better stretch. And then release it. Bring those hands back behind you and press them back. Stand nice and tall. Feel those shoulder blades press together. Open up that chest. And then release it. I just want you to give yourself a little bit of a hug. Give yourself a hug. And then drop those hands beside you. We're going to step back into a calf stretch. We're going to step back into a calf stretch. So the front leg is bent. The back leg is straight because we're stretching that calf. So pressing that heel into the floor, we're going to stretch out that calf. Now we're going to hold it there for a minute, and then we're going to bend that knee. Bend the knee, and this actually stretches another muscle in the leg called the soleus. And then you're going to press that heel down. Bring that knee in, press it down. Bring that knee in, press it down. And one more time, bring that knee in and press it down. Hold it. And then we're going to shift our weight. So the front leg becomes straight and the back leg bends. So you can shift that leg if you need to, shift the foot forward if you need to. And we're going to sit back. So now you're feeling the stretch in the hamstring. And you're going to lift that toe and press it down. Lift the toe and down. Up and down. Up and down. Hold it there. And we'll change sides. So now we'll stretch the calf on the other side. Get a good calf stretch here. Pressing that heel down. And then we're going to bend that knee, stretching that soleus, and set it back down. Bend the knee and set it back down. Bend the knee set it down, bend the knee, set it down and hold. And then we're going to shift, pull that foot in just slightly, shift the weight. So now this leg bends and this leg straight, stretching out that hamstring now, and lift that toe up and down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. And then bring those feet together, stand tall. We're going to do one more stretch. We're going to go to the side. One leg is bent, one leg is straight, and you're stretching out that inner thigh. So nice and easy, just hold it. This is one of those muscles you do not want to overstretch. So don't really press into this hard. Let your body tell you when enough is enough. You don't want to go too deep into the stretch. Now come up out of it a little bit and go back down into it. Hold it just a few more seconds. And now we're going to shift to the other side. Hold it there. Feel that stretch all along that inner thigh. Feels so good. And then come out of it. Go back down into it. Hold it. And then release it. Okay, one more. If you can handle this, we have one. I'm going to actually show you two more. So I want you to, I want you to just bend at the hips, and you're going to come down and you're just going to hang. Just hang. Now you can grab your elbows and hold on to the elbows. Just let yourself hang. I don't want you to rock. I want you to just stay stationary and let your body feel as you take a deep breath. Can you feel that you go down a little bit more as you breathe? And see, are your hands a little bit lower than when you started? And we're going to slowly roll up from that, nice and slow so that we don't get dizzy. So take your time getting back up out of that. Then we're going to come down onto the floor. And I want to show you how to do one more stretch. And this is a great one to reset at any time. It's called the cat and dog. I like to call it the cat and dog. Some people call it the cat and cow. But you're using your glutes to do the work. A lot of people will just use the upper body, but it doesn't come from the upper body. You don't want to use the upper body. You want to use the lower body. So let those hips roll under. And as they do, that's going to naturally bring the back up for a stretch. Don't make the back do the work. Let the hips do the work. And then release that and go the other direction with the hips into the stretch the other way, keeping the elbows straight and look up. And then we're going to make the hips tip under again, stretch up, look under, and then the hips roll out the other way and look up, and then center and release. Now you can do that one as often as you want to. Just make sure you activate the hips and let the hips do the work for you. Okay, I told you just a couple more, but I want to show you one more. One of my favorites is just taking that foot over the ankle over the knee, take those arms out to the side, and you're just going to drop that knee to one side and look away. And just relax there, taking a nice deep breath. Try to go for 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds. Let the knee press out away from the body. And then you're going to bring that knee back up, uncross the leg, cross the leg on the other side, and take that leg down and look away. Look away from the knee. So look away from the direction your foot has gone. Look the opposite direction. Press that knee away from the body. This knee away from the body. And hold it there. Take a deep breath in. And relax. Bring that leg back to center. Feet down. Extend one leg. Other leg out. Bring those hands down by your side. Deep breath in. Release it. One more time. Deep breath in. And release it. And that is a cool down stretch. Well done.